And welcome to Co-op Guild. This is Steve here, Kim.
Hi, everybody.
It's time for some DC United. Woo!
Oh, I'm excited, and I'm glad to be back. We took a little vacation.
We did.
The beach was wonderful.
It was a lot of fun.
It was great.
Yeah, we took a week off. We're back. We're starting strong with a game that we both love, the United series. And so we're very fortunate to have gotten our hands on the prototype for DC United. So this is coming to Kickstarter. I think it's on the 10th, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head. So very, very soon, if you're watching this live.
That's not the name, Steve. Isn't it DC?
That's correct.
Superheroes United, technically. Yes, you're right.
DC Superheroes United is technically the name.
Yes, we're going to call it the other thing all the time. I apologize in advance.
But yeah, so I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. I've not seen Darkseid played yet on the other channels that did cover this already, so we're going to do Darkseid.
Of course we would.
No.
Because you're a glutton for punishment.
You left me alone and I made decisions.
Story of my life, Steve. Story of my life. But hi, everybody. Again, welcome. We see a lot of people here today.
Yes.
That's super cool. So, yeah, tell me all about Darkseid and who won the poll. What are we playing?
Dirty, I forget the boss's name. By the way, if you're new to the channel, we've been doing this boss battle thing. So if you want to join in our live chat, you type in !battle and you can help fight the boss. It's a cooperative battle where over the course of a month, we're trying to take down this big bad boss. And as you level up, gain experience, you can choose different classes, all that fun stuff. So, but Dirty Dances is doing all the artwork for it. It's amazing.
Thank you, good sir. But what is the name of the beast?
Derek Koth, Terror of the Dice is the name of the beast.
Derek. I think that's in honor of our friend Derek from Ganji Studios.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Hey, TV. How many wilds are we moving today? Kim hates you want to remove
I hate
wilds.
it, but it's technically the rules of the game for DC Superheroes United and just United and Marvel in general, right?
It depends on, well, kind of. If you play with the equipment, it's suggested you remove the double wilds.
Which is what we did, right?
Actually, I forgot to do that, so you have to do it for your deck.
Oh, but you forgot to do it. They're in my deck. It's too late now.
No, you should remove the double wild.
Okay, yeah. So we're playing with the equipment. So yes, you do take out the double wilds.
Yep.
I don't like it one bit.
Speaking of which, we're going to play Wonder Woman, we're going to play Cyborg, and we're going to play a third hero, either Aquaman or Flash. So I've got a poll going right now. Before we start the game, I'll close the poll and we'll choose who that third hero will be.
Do I have to take out the double wilds from Cyborg too?
No, he does not have equipment. He's playing with a double wild.
Oh.
That's how you bounce him out. So.
Well, I'll play with the equipment.
All right. Enough preamble. Let's do this thing.
Of course.
All right, here we are with the game setup. So we're taking on Darkseid. So let's take a look at what he does. So here we go. Darkseid has a special setup over here. So you has a starting master plan card, so that's on top of the deck. You must play with Apocalypse, which is of course his homeworld. So that Apocalypse is in the game, and he's starting there. He only has 5 threat cards, and I'll show you what those are momentarily. And they are all the same card. They're called the Anti-Life Equation. So you'll set those out, and you actually don't need to use the threat tokens, so you can put them pile off to the side. So that is the back side of his card.
Matt's
Cyborg.
Flash is the correct choice. What's the
Flash is the correct choice.
What's the poll result? Who is our third player? I'm reading the Apocalypse location as well.
Oh yeah, we can look at that if you want.
Yeah, so it's bad. It says heroes entering this location must either discard 1 action token or discard 1 card to the bottom of their deck.
Yep.
Cool. I'll be avoiding that as much as possible.
Yeah, it's not a nice spot. We don't go with Apocalypse. So yeah, Cyborg, the Living Machine, doesn't have equipment. You can of course give him equipment. There are generic equipment available to you. I decided not to use them because he's got equipment built into his deck, basically.
Well, that's thematic. I think that's cool. Like, it's
not separated because
he is one with the machine.
Exactly. I think equipment is like something separate to you, maybe. I don't know, because he's like built in.
I haven't seen him. Well, actually, no. Our son played with him the other night, but I wasn't paying. I sound like a terrible mom. I wasn't paying a ton of attention because I was also cooking dinner at the same time. Anyway, so yeah.
All right, let's see. Derek is already asking, we'll see the front of the placard. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, here's Darkseid in all his glory. So he's going to have 7, 8, or 9 health, depending on player count. Let's start off with the special rules. So each time Darkseid acquires a threat, yes, he is clearing threats. Remove it and place a threat token from the pool on the clear threats mission.
So he's kind of helping us?
No, you'll see in a second.
Okay.
His KO effect here is he gains health. He can actually go higher health. And he automatically resolves the landing spot location effect of any threat in his spot. So basically, he does the other effect he's standing on. So.
Oh, and the threat cards flip over.
Yeah, exactly. He's collecting the anti-life equation. It's a really cool thematic implementation for this character. I love what they did with this one. So, very cool. Okay, let's keep going through it. So, BAM effect. Each hero in Darkseid and in both adjacent locations turns face down their latest face-up hero card in the storyline. I assume this is a Mega Burst. Beams coming at you. Well, actually, he does lots of damage too, so. Overflow. If there's a threat with life equation side face up in the overflow location, you flip it. Otherwise, one hero anywhere takes 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's almost insta-death.
Yeah, it's going to kill lots of people. Villainous plot, we lose if there are no threats in play. So he's trying to acquire the anti-life equation.
So how do we...
So, what is that, you might ask? So let's look at his threat cards. So his threat cards are all the same. They start on the left side, which says life equation.
Okay.
So when he lands there, we flip the threat card.
Okay.
And the back side says the anti-life equation. If he lands there a second time, he acquires the threat. So he just has to land on each threat twice to acquire it. Now, we can't do anything when it's on the life equation. When it's on the anti-life equation, it says, you notice on the bottom of that card, it says a hero in this location may spend 2 heroic actions to flip this threat.
Okay.
So that is how we can kind of stop him from acquiring the anti-life equation. Yeah, his Omega Beam is so thematic, exactly. Hey, Unravel Media, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, it's wonderful. They did a great job with his characters.
So...
Go ahead.
So it says you take one of the token thingies and you put it on the clear threat things when he removes one of these.
That's correct.
So we kind of want him to remove them.
Maybe not.
Probably not. That sounds like a bad thing.
I mean, he
would get 4/5 of the way there, and we would just hope that he doesn't win the game with it. That's a bad idea. I'm not going to go with that strategy. Okay,
he's got one left.
We're going to go for thugs and civilians. That's what I think.
Definitely.
We'll try. Okay.
So anyway, we've got everything else set up. I will put his life on the screen so everyone can follow right above us there. He's got starting with 8 health. He's going to play with 3 different characters. So let's look at what our
look at the poll, Steve.
Last poll says. We're going. Oh god.
Oh come on. 50-50.
50-50 chance.
Super fail on the poll. Actually, though, I appreciate it. We did get 20 votes, but someone else say something.
Okay, the first superhero name I see, I will just pick that one between Aquaman and Flash.
Mike already, Matt already was like Flash.
Okay, I see Flash. Flash it is.
Flash it is. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Flash. By the way, the miniatures are awesome quality, like normal. Really fantastic. Let's put it up here so you guys can see. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Let's turn this off. Yeah, so really nice.
You know what
quality.
That was? He was phasing.
He was phasing. Yeah. Why is my camera
because
being
he's
weird?
phasing. Could get my joke.
He's phasing. Okay.
Come on, that's pretty good.
Yes. All right, let me remove his double wild because I forgot to do that as well. There it is. All right.
All right. Are you being the Flash and Cyborg?
I will be the Flash.
Okay.
Yep. Cyborg will be the one.
Cyborg is our middleman.
Real quick, do we want to talk about the equipment real fast?
Yes.
So
here.
Let me pull yours on screen. There you go.
Your favorite one's in the middle.
I love it so much. So let's talk about them.
So Wonder Woman has, I got to read these from here. I can't see that screen because I'm older. The bracelets of submission. Mm-hmm. So I get to use this on the villain turn, and I will ignore 1 damage dealt to any hero in my location, and then I turn this face down. Mm-hmm. When it's face down, though, I can discard or forfeit 2 punches to flip it back the other way. Right. So I think this is different than the other equipment cards where you can get them back, because it wasn't the original equipment cards like one and done.
They vary.
They vary. Okay.
Yeah, some you can get back, some you can't.
Okay.
So.
Well, all of Wonder Woman's you can get back. So it says, I'll show you here. We also have the Lasso of Truth. On on my turn, if the villain is in my spot or an adjacent location, I can look at the top card of the master plan deck, and I can put it at the bottom if I want to. And then I would forfeit 2 heroic actions to turn the equipment back over. Steve's favorite, the Invisible Jet, because the artwork is phenomenal.
Best artwork. I love it.
It's the Invisible Jet. I love it too. Maybe not as much as this man, but yeah. Okay, so on the Invisible Jet, on my turn, I can move to any location and bring any other hero with me that's in my same location, and I would forfeit 2 moves to flip this card back over.
So Flash also has equipment. He has his Flash's costume ring. So instead of drawing a card, I can use this, and I can find my Speed Force Conduit card, draw it, and shuffle my deck and turn it face down. So I can specifically fetch these Conduit cards, which I actually have in my starting hand right now. So, oh no, my camera's all messed up. I'll fix that right now.
Okay. Just take your
You want me to flip this off?
Yeah, there.
Quick.
That's fine.
A little bit easier to read.
Again, it's the Flash.
Here's the Flash.
See, just your stuff.
All right. So this one is his special ability.
Matthias is right. The Simon artist team did go crazy.
They did.
On that jet.
They did. So this one gained a movement token for each other face-up Speed Force Conduit card in the storyline, so build up movement. And in this turn, I can perform a free heroic action or punch in each location you enter, which is very flashy. Very much in his style. Alright. For sure, Matthias. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's start this thing. Oh, draw your pen first.
Yeah.
Might be useful.
I have a starting card, which
You do.
is helpful.
Yep. Alright. And Cyborg does not have any equipment. Alright, let's do the thing. First card, here we go. We have, of course, his leading card, Darkseid. 0 movement.
Okay.
Birth of a Dark God. What?
I blame the boss, Derek Dice, because this is essentially 3 and a bam, because we're getting hit immediately.
Yep. Surprise!
Bam!
Surprise!
Alright, so everyone takes 1 damage.
Yep. Right off the bat. Can't do anything against it. Oh.
Cool.
And by the way, just to clarify, that is his starting master plan card, so it will always happen. So, welcome.
So, did you know that was coming? I don't know.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Oh, great.
Yeah, played
For
him.
the warning teammate. Derek Roth strikes again.
Let's get rid of a punch from Cyborg, I guess. It's more actions out there. Wow, you have all the heroic actions.
Well, this is not my first time playing her, and I have to figure out because at the end I'll summarize my thoughts. Which one should I get rid of?
Just cheating on Marvel United with DC for shame. Thanks, Michael.
We are. How not nice of us. I'm gonna put this card down, which does recharge my invisible jet, but that's okay.
Okay, cool. So that is his thing. That's all he does. Nice, easy start, right? Just punch everyone from distance with his Omega Beams. So, all right. Do you want to go first?
Well, not really. Because my Wonder Woman's options aren't great for where we're starting. I
can go first then. That's fine.
All we have to do is add this.
Yeah, exactly. Let me drop my card. Because Flash going first seems thematically appropriate. So...
I had an inappropriate joke. Keep moving.
Did I lay my Speed Force aura?
So are we agreed on the strategy where...
You need movement. I'm going to do this one. What's strategy? Sorry.
Save people and kill thugs.
Yes.
And not let him win.
Don't die. Don't lose. Got it.
You knew what I meant. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. We'll do this flash card. Speed Force Aura. So this is a new symbol. You got a new iconography for this set, which is nice. So this will just stay out in the storyline. At some point, I can flip this down. It says during a villain turn when I can do it.
So I'm gonna point that out a little more. Where this is new to this series, where they're adding various symbols on the card that's giving you that reminder.
Yeah, it's a nice reminder icon. They have those abilities in the Marvel United already, but this is the first time they've done this nice iconography. So yeah, this I can flip it face down to ignore 1 damage for each face-up Speed Force Conduit card in storyline, which I have none of, but I'll get one eventually. I actually have one in my starting hand. Go ahead.
You can tell we're really excited because I just realized how quickly we're talking.
Yeah.
So let's take a beat. Okay, go.
Okay, go. Well, I'm the Flash. Go next. There we go. One movement and a heroic action. So lay that there. And let me go and run over here boop, 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 to Central City, which is thematic, and rescue a civilian. So, by the way, this does have a additional text, but it's only during setup. If this is the villain starting location or hero starting location, you can add extra thugs or civilians there, which is kind of fun. Gotham City also has extra text here, but it's only if a henchman are in that spot.
Okay.
Henchmen can have extra health in Gotham City. All right, that's it for me. Kim, you're up.
Wonder Woman. Huzzah! Okay.
Yeah, I know. Darkseid's going to flip that card down, face down pretty quickly.
I am going to save.
Wait, what card are you playing?
I should probably tell you what card I'm playing. I'm going to play this card. Amazonian Power. I get a punch, or I can recharge my bracelets, so I'll just use the punch. 2 move, 2 star, and a punch.
Put this on screen so people can see. But go ahead, do your thing.
Yep. So I'm gonna 1 star, move, punch, move, 2 stars.
Whoa, and even Themyscira.
Yeah, I know. I had to go home.
That makes sense.
Although, would it make more sense to go that way, because that's going to overflow more likely? Well, unless you move further.
Maybe Cyborg can
Go,
can get there.
Cyborg, go!
All right, Cyborg's turn. He draws into a double punch. I think we use this. Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go fast. So he's got 2 move, 2 stars. On my suggestion, him go 1, 2, and rescue 2. Sound good?
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Sweet. By the way, these rings aren't on the miniatures normally. We added these on just so easy for you guys to follow. So.
And for us to know who's who.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have too many difficult time with the bands. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that's easy, right? Easy game. Nothing else happens.
I don't trust you at all, Steve.
Villain turn. Here we go. Darkseid wants to be nice, and he's going to move counterclockwise to the next location with a threat. Let's do that first. So coming to you.
Wow.
Yep, he lands there, and he's gonna, because he lands there, he's going to want to flip
so
the
he
life
flips
equation.
the card.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Now he's going to use BAM effect. So let's do this together. Spam effect is each hero in his location and both adjacent locations turn face down their latest face-up hero card in the storyline. So remember when I had that nice little ability? It's now gone.
Yeah. Who said it? Let's see. Yeah, Matt called out.
Matt called it out.
He's gonna nerf a lot of powers.
So Flash's card is face down, and so is Wonder Woman because we're both within range.
What was Flash's doohickey again?
That was I can ignore damage for speed conduits, so that's just not happening. So
cool.
All right.
Great.
Fine. We're not done yet because he's the Dark God of Punishment. Deal 2 damage to 1 hero in his location.
How about instead of dying, Wonder Woman uses her bracelets of submission immediately to ignore 1 of those damage. So I'll only take 1. So I'm going to flip down that equipment. Holy crap.
He's Darkseid.
I'm going to die.
We're all going to die. So you take 1 damage.
It's her turn next, though, is it? No, it's your turn.
It's Flash's turn next, yeah.
Flash's turn.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Because I want to flip this back over.
Yeah.
So do I just keep my double star and you do whatever the heck you want to do?
I can play my star if you want. Actually, I can flip it over for you. You don't have to worry about it.
Well, no.
It'll be really easy for me to flip it over.
Okay, well, because I want my last of truth.
Keep whatever you want.
I'm going to do that.
It's going to start faster than I expected. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, then we have to drop down a civilian in his location and thugs in each adjacent location.
That means I gotta go up to Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice up there this time of year.
I can't because I die.
Okay. Okay, Flash is up. Do we have the healing location here? I forget which one is healing.
It's this one.
That one?
No, it's not that one. I don't remember. We'll have to find it.
Die. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Well, no, it doesn't matter because we're not getting rid of those cards.
That's true.
So no, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Eventually they'll go away. All right, so I have a movement and a star. Are you gonna want to play a Lasso of Truth?
It depends what I draw, but I'm in his spot, so I could look at his next card.
Oh, so you're likely to play it.
I'm likely to play it.
Oh, but I need to play my star to flip it back over.
Or start punching things so that we can punch him faster.
I don't have a whole lot of options for that. Is the problem.
You don't.
I don't.
How would you play how would you clear this?
Well, I could play my star here to get a movement and double star, and I can just go flip it over.
Oh, you're here. I was thinking you were where Cyborg was.
No.
Okay.
I might just do that. That seems okay.
Really? Because
You seem hesitant.
I'm not.
Just let it go. Don't flip it. Don't worry about it.
No.
Or I rescue 2 civilians.
We're gonna be. I would play your punchy, and I'll use my other star to flip it with your star that you're not. Yeah.
Play my punchy?
Yeah.
You have a guy to punch? Oh, up top you do. Okay, that's fine. That does help you.
I don't have a punch.
No, if you move up there, which you could with your
I
jet,
would die.
You would die.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll see.
Fine.
I don't have an option to.
All right, so here I have a punch and a heroic action. So let's go take care of.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
That's what you just mentioned.
Well, use one of your stars here, and I would.
Oh,
use
so
the other
play my star. Okay.
No, you have a star.
I have 1 star. I need 2.
I know, but I have the other one.
We don't. You needed 1 turn.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh. It's not like a regular card. You have to one-shot it.
You have to one-shot it. That's correct.
Michael, I really hope I'm not sacrificing already. Okay, Steve. I see what you meant.
Okay, so undo that?
Yeah, I concur with your original plan. Sorry.
All right, so I'm gonna run over there and I'll flip it back over.
Okay.
Zip. Okay, that's all I'm doing on my turn.
Get out of here.
Kim, you're up.
I have a star. Hey, a punch.
So you have a star and a punch.
Do you want to travel with me?
Depends on where you're going.
If I move you to Apocalypse, do you also have to deal that if you're moved against your own
It technically
will?
says any here is entering that location take a damage.
Even if I like stow you away in the invisible jet?
That's how I understand it.
Okay.
But you can't go there anyway because you die.
I would.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
well let's use the lasso of truth.
Okay.
If the villain is in your turn or an adjacent spot, I can look at the top master plan card, and if I want to, I can put it on the bottom.
Okay. So let's take a peek at what that card is. It is Darkseid. He's moving clockwise to the next location, which would be up here. He's going to bam, so you don't want to be near him. And then he's going to do 2 damage to 1 here in his location. So that, and then drop some guys down, which are not going to cause overflow. That's not that bad, actually. But it doesn't mean you want to be not in Apocalypse. You don't want to be around that corner, top corner.
Well, he's going to go to Cyborg's spot and kill him.
Cyborg has a turn, though.
Well, he's going to just go around until he finds somebody.
No, he's moving to the next threat card.
Oh!
Yeah, he's
so you're
for
gonna
sure
run away.
going there.
I thought he was going to the
Yeah.
next hero location. No. Okay.
I mean, Cyborg might die because he has no movement, and you have no movement, so... But that's okay. It's okay.
I have the invisible jet. Cyborg's going to die.
He might die.
Did I just drew this, right?
Yeah, you're playing Lasso of Truth, aren't you?
Yes.
You haven't played your card yet.
But I drew this one. This
Yeah, you
turn,
drew
right?
that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. You want to leave
You
that?
want to chat with me? Bob, it depends. And marriage is usually not a good answer. Yep.
I don't know. It's been 14 years officially as of this past Wednesday. So
Yep.
love you.
Love you too.
I gotta fly the jet. I feel like I have no
Using
other.
all your equipment. Okay.
Well, I mean,
That's fine.
what else am I gonna do?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna play the punch too.
Okay, so you got a punch and a star.
I'm gonna use my invisible jet to move
Okay.
to any location. Would the Flash like to come with me?
Where are you going?
I was thinking of going.
To Central City?
Such a short plane ride. Here,
It is.
here, or here. Where would you rather be?
Gotham City, I guess?
Is that dangerous? Because we'll all be there.
Oh, yeah, he's moving there. You don't move to Gotham City, because then we'll...
No,
flip
he's
a card
moving to
face down.
Metropolis.
Yes, but he does adjacent spots, too. He hits his spot and adjacent spots.
Oh, you're right. We don't want to go there.
So, yeah,
Okay.
go to Central
So
City.
I'm going to rescue this person before I leave.
Okay.
And then jump in the invisible jet.
Leave me where I'm at.
Don't want to come with your wife.
No, I've already been to Central City.
Okay, fine. And I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay, cool.
All right, I have no more equipment. That went quick.
Yep.
All right, Cyborg? Or Darkseid? Whose turn?
Okay. Cyborg's turns. Let's draw his card. He's got a wild. He's going to get punched. He needs to get out of there. Let's have him use the wild as a movement to get out of dodge. Let's punch a thug before we leave.
Do you want to go there or there?
I don't think he wants to go there.
What happens on a Bammy?
His wild's going to be flip face down, unfortunately. It's fine. I mean, there's nowhere else he can go.
I mean, this is going to get full pretty quick.
It is.
And she can't go and deal with that.
You want him to take a damage
So
to go there?
That's kind of... Or we just let it overflow and just let Apocalypse burn?
I was hoping Flash could take care of it, but that's why I didn't move yet.
Okay.
But
okay.
It's probably not going to happen. Okay. So he's moving here, and he punched a guy. That's it. Okay,
Yep.
Darkseid's time. He's moving clockwise to the next location with a threat, so he's going to do Metropolis. And when he lands there, he's going to flip the life equation over.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's going to use Lovely Bam, which is going to flip Cyborg's card because he's adjacent, face down. As a reminder, his Bam effect. Each hero in his spot and both adjacent locations turn face down to the latest face-up card, face down.
Okay.
So that means we don't get icons.
Which one of these spots is the heal spot?
I don't
Do we
know.
have one?
I don't know. I forget. I randomed it, so I don't know if there's even one.
There may not even be
There might not be one.
Why would you not choose to put one in when we're playing?
Fine.
Dear Lord. All right.
Then he's going to do 2 damage to one hero in his location, which luckily no one's there. And then we put this... Oh, you got the guys. Civilian in his spot and thugs in each adjacent spot.
I'm doing it.
That is it.
I'm allowed to peek, right?
Yeah,
I
you can look at
I knew
stuff.
it wasn't that one.
Yeah, you can look at stuff. That's fine. That's rescuing.
No, there's no healing.
Well, we heal by dying. Yeah, Smallville does have one. There's not, honestly, just the healing in the core set, there's only, I think Smallville might be the only one, and it's a weaker heal. It's not like the core set of the other ones that had like a full heal.
Well.
So, alright, our turns.
Wanted a challenge.
I did.
We need more thugs to punch.
We
There's a couple on the board. Go ham, Cyborg. It's not your turn. Go, Flash.
Flash is going to draw a card. And let's just get his Speed Force Conduit out.
But
Yep.
you're not
Speed
gonna...
Force Conduit comes out. What?
Oh, never mind.
So in my movement, I gain a movement token for each other, which I don't have any. He's just going to get the movement. But every time I move this turn, I can do a free heroic action or punch. So I only have a movement because I don't have any cards from Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
But I will move north into Apocalypse location. I have to discard a token or take a damage. I will take a damage. And I do a free punch. Thank you. Right up. Boom. There we go. That's it.
Okay. You gave me movement.
I gave you movement.
Cool. I don't know where to go.
Where are you? Oh, you're here?
I'm there. I think I'll just play... Oh, it would be more helpful to punchy punch.
You have nothing to punch near you.
But if I do a move and a punch...
Yep. You can go to Gotham City.
Or I could star this.
You can't star that.
If I
There's
play...
literally nothing you do with the life equation.
I meant not star, but like use the star, save this.
You could do. Yeah.
And then just move in preparation.
If you play that, you can play a double star to flip the other anti-life equation over. You set Cyborg up.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's pretty nice, actually.
You're right. This one time, you're right, Steve.
This one time I'm right.
So I'm going to move,
Wrong button, sorry, guys.
and punch. All right, well, let me replay. Ready? Move, punch.
Yep, move, punch.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so that is your turn. Cyborg is up. He's got to move and a punch.
Ooh.
That is actually
That's really
tempting.
Tempting, too.
So the card we drew is this one. Let me turn this off so you read it better. Mechano Arsenal. 2 punches split as you like in your and adjacent locations. Why this is tempting? Because he's cleared nearby Apocalypse, so he can actually punch remotely without taking damage, which is really, really convenient.
Yeah. Or we save it for his next turn anyway, because then he's wasting a movement. But don't put it up there yet.
A Flash could use it.
Flash can use the movement?
He could totally use the movement. I think we do it.
Really?
Yes.
What happens when we actually have to punch Darkseid, though?
Details. He's got a double punch right here, look.
Okay.
I mean, we have to clear those cards, so, right?
Yeah,
right?
we do. And we don't want to keep moving into Apocalypse because we will die. Okay.
Let's just try it. Let's see what happens.
Game over.
All right, so move up here.
Wait, do you want to punch this spot before? With
Yeah,
this
let's punch this one first. Yep.
Okay.
Double punch over there.
Okay. Are you going to stay there or move anywhere else? Back, essentially. Back is your only option. I feel like staying there. Otherwise, these two would be bad.
Why?
Because if he lands here, they're both dead. Because he's been doing where he lands do 2 damage.
Oh, he moves to the next location. So he's either moving here or here, most likely, to flip those cards.
Yeah, so if Cyborg is here and he moves here, that's
true. So maybe he should just stay there. That's true. Can you use Flash's Ring to heal one, or do you gain a conduit instead of drawing? Good question. That one you only get... It replaces your draw. Let me put it on screen so you can look at it. So use on your draw instead of drawing the top card of your deck, search for a card and draw it. Shuffle your deck. So you don't get an extra card, you just get a specific card. That's a good question, though.
Okay.
Good question. Yeah, that would be nice to get some healing in there. So, all right, that is it. We're actually really close.
Don't say things that are good.
Let's see these are good.
Jinx.
He is moving clockwise, so he's moving to Gotham City. And he's going to flip that life equation down. Bam effect. So, both Wonder Woman and Cyborg are going to flip their cards face down. Mm-hmm. I wanted that movement. That would have been really nice.
Would have
been
good.
And then Dark God Power, deal 1 damage to each here in his location and both adjacent locations.
No, it doesn't matter. Wonder Woman's down.
Wonder Woman is down.
Oh, no.
And Cyborg's taking damage. What should he take? Maybe the double punch? Because he's going to draw into it later.
But...
No?
No. Because Wonder Woman has a lot of stars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is KO effect. I'm putting it on screen right now. He gains health. Lucky us, huh? So he's going up to 9 health. And resolves the landing on location effect of any threat in his location. So what does that mean? So if we look at the board here, he pick him up and we drop him down again, which means he gets the anti-life. He double stomps it. This is now gone. And
there's no way for us to get that back.
Nope, it's gone.
He can't unlearn the anti-life equation.
No, he cannot unlearn.
So I'm gonna can I put this here then?
Yeah, you can put it there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's keep doing this card. Yeah, he's rough. Let's drop a thug in his spot and 2 civilians in each adjacent spot.
Oh, I killed him. Yay, game over.
Actually, deceptively, the one thing that's really bad about him is all this card denial. Because he flips the latest card over, which is really rough. Only 1.
Oh, cool.
You put 2 in each spot?
I just did the... Yeah.
You just Steved it?
Yeah, I Steved it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Force of habit.
Okay. Flash a turn.
Well, at least now we get punch tokens.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true. Alright, I'm going to use Flash's Ring. It's time.
Wait, he has 9 health? Okay.
He's got more health. It's fine. Give it Steve in the game, exactly.
Right.
Alright, I'm using the ring, so instead of drawing, I'm going to find a Speed Force Conduit card, draw that, and shuffle my deck. I'll show you the backside of this card. It's kind of neat, actually. At the end of my turn, if you played a hero card with no movement symbols, I can turn face up. So basically, he has to stop moving to recharge his Speed Force Conduits.
Okay, cool. I was laughing at Dirty Danch's comment.
To be fair,
not crazy. You did say 2 and not 1.
I said, yeah, I know what
I listen to what you say.
You're right.
Sometimes.
Just one time. Okay, Speed Force Conduit. So I am going to gain a movement action token. Can I have one, please? And now each spot I move into, I can do something for free.
Anything for free?
Heroic action or punch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move to Metropolis with this movement.
Phew.
Let's rescue a civilian.
Okay.
The question is, do I move again?
No.
Why?
Yes? I wish you could rescue another civilian.
I know. If we didn't have this thing going on, I could.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Darkseid said
woulda.
no.
Yeah. Darkseid said no. Exactly. It seems accurate.
I think this might be your only chance where that card does not get nerfed, or you can actually do what you want to do. Do you have another one of those in your deck?
I have another one. Yeah.
Maybe you save it for punching him?
I mean, the downside is it might get flipped face down too. I can
Not
save it for
before
punching him.
Wonder Woman's turn. Because I'll be here. I don't know if I'm gonna get punches. I'm gonna need the move to save somebody.
That's why I want to play that for sure for the move for you.
Yeah.
Because we have two. I mean, Cyborg's in a good spot, so maybe I don't. Okay, fine. I won't move. I'll save my movement for later.
Sure? 'Cause
I'm not sure.
read Derek's
Light this candle.
Light
Hold
the
the
candle.
pressure.
Go.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
trust the situation, Derek.
It's just Darkseid. He's easy, right?
Do I?
No.
Do you?
I'll save it. I got another one. That's fine. I can use this on my next Speed Force Conduit card.
Is it coming up?
I don't know.
We'll be dead before
We'll find
we
out.
see it.
We'll find out.
All right. All right. I'm back. Hey, I have all my life.
You're back.
I'm alive. 4 cards.
Yep.
Wow. Look at these choices. Haven't seen that all game.
I know. Oh, I know what I would play.
Well, do we put him under pressure now?
You just said for me not to, and then you immediately say, "Now I would put him under pressure."
Oh, well, you're saying so this one. So Amazonian power, right?
Sure.
Is that what you're saying? Because then I can recharge
sure.
my bracelets
That's fine. Yeah.
and maybe not
Or
die.
use the other star, but that's fine.
The single star.
No, this works out. This works out because that sets up Cyborg for sure to clear it, to clear the thugs.
Oh, because he's gonna double do it there.
Yeah.
You're right. Actually, this is better.
That's a good
Single
choice.
star. No, not that one.
Not that one. Oh, single star.
Single star.
Okay.
Because I'll save this for later.
Okay.
And hopefully not die.
So you're moving a star.
So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Although, time out. If I do this one, I can recharge the bracelets,
Yeah.
end here, and get the token. I'm doing my first thought.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
fine. So you're not. Oh, I see you moving there,
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
So I'm gonna do one move,
Do it. Do
save a guy,
Yep.
and move back. I'm gonna get a punch token, and
End of turn, get a punch token.
instead of using this for a punch,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna recharge my bracelets.
Yep.
So I have a defensive maneuver.
Yep.
So
All
I get
right.
my bracelets of submission back.
Cool.
Do it! Not yet.
Cyborg.
Patience. Now we shall do it.
Oh yeah. Now we're ready to go.
Oh, just this one.
Why that one?
Because then all he has to do is punch, move,
Oh,
punch.
he can punch.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First blood.
First blood with Cyborg. Okay, so let's punch a
Let's
No.
save. We're gonna save this
rescue-
guy.
Yep, save a guy. So that's the first one done.
Yep. I would suggest you move here
Agreed.
and punch this guy.
Agreed. So
And
that's 2 missions done.
2 missions done. He is vulnerable.
So we can
You
take
can
these off.
punch him in the face.
Yep. Now, one thing I will point out that's new for this is the this here under pressure. So they still act every 2 turns, but now there's this additional alarm symbol. Some villains will act differently when they're under pressure. Darkseid doesn't. He
Okay.
plays normally. But I'm just pointing that out for anybody watching in the future. That's something that is new for DC United. All right.
Superheroes United.
DC Superheroes United, thank you. So you punched him
Cyborg.
one.
Dude.
Cyborg once. So he's down
Yeah.
to 8. And at the turn, you do gain your
I
punch
got
token.
it. I got it.
Sweet. All
Okay.
right.
Darkseid's
First
up.
blood.
First
Darkseid
blood.
up.
I am cautiously optimistic.
Isn't Thugs in Gotham 2 punches? No, it's only henchmen. Yeah, only henchmen have extra health, not the thugs. Good question, Unraveling.
Question. You scared me, but good question. Okay.
All right, here we go. Darkseid's moving counterclockwise to the next location with a threat. So he's going to Themyscira. No, he's not. He's going to Metropolis.
Flash, no!
Anti-life equation is now completed. Another one.
Wow.
Bam effect. So Flash's latest, Cyborg latest, and Wonder Woman's all our cards are getting flipped face down.
Flash, you keep getting nothing.
I know. Perfect. And then Dark Guard power, deal 1 damage to each hero in his location and both adjacent locations.
He just killed 2 people.
Yep, that's he just hit everyone. He's not having it. So Flash is dead, Cyborg is dead, and Wonder Woman maybe takes damage.
Bracelets of submission.
Okay.
Because
or you can save Cyborg.
Oh, I'll save Cyborg. That's better.
Okay.
So I will, because I can ignore damage to myself or a hero in my spot.
Yep.
I'll save you, Cyborg. Ciao. But I'm going to get rid of this then.
Okay.
I'll take the hit.
And as a reminder, for his KO effect, he gains health. Yay.
But only one.
Only one.
It was just you.
And resolves, he doesn't have any spot in his location.
Okay.
So he's already cleared it.
Yay.
Yay, I guess. That's okay. We're not done yet, though. 1 civilian in his spot and 2 civilians in each adjacent spot.
2 for real? 2 for real. Okay.
For real. Yep.
What'd you say, Thug?
Yeah, he's no joke.
Civilian.
Well, just so the fact he could be Aquaman. Thanks, Matt. Okay, here we go. Drawing into Flash's cards. 4 cards. Okay. I have nothing.
You have to have something. He's in your spot. Punch him real hard. You have violence.
He's fast. He doesn't hit hard.
I beg to differ. When you're moving that fast, it would hurt.
Okay, well, let me use this before I lose them all. So I'm going to do my Speed Force Conduit. So I only have 1 face up now. Let me make sure I only have 1 face up, because he turned the other one face down, unfortunately. Yep, only 1. So I gain just 1 more movement token. So can I have a movement token, please?
Dirty was asking who the core box villains are.
Unraveling has a Joker, Lex Luthor, Darkseid, and Cheetah are the 4. That's correct. Yep. Okay, so now I have just a movement. That's all I have.
Okay.
So I will move here. Punch. No, rescue.
Sure.
Let's rescue.
Okay, move back. Punch again. Punch
Use
again.
another one. Punch. Move back. Punch Darkseid.
Okay.
And
Stop. Save.
move again. Come down here. Punch this guy.
And get a punch token.
Yep. So Darkseid is back down, and I end my turn with a punch token. This is gone too. Okay. All right. That is what I can do. Run back forth. That's all I got. All right. Wonder Woman's up.
You gave me a movement, which is perfect.
Yeah, no anti-heroes in this one. That's correct.
I'm punching him
there you go.
3 times.
Kim!
Choosing violence.
Kim, I'm giving to you. That's a gamma
Bam! All right, hit him 3 times, please. That's all I'm doing on this turn. I will
Nice.
rescue
Well
this person, though, while I'm here.
Okay.
End of turn effect.
End of turn. Now Darkseid's turn. He's under pressure. Moving clockwise to the next location with a threat. Just going to the watchtower. He flips that one over.
Okay, you have to... This is getting concerning.
Yep. Now Bam effect. I'm in there, so I'm going to flip my card face down. That's why I did what I did.
What about Cyborg? Does he flip?
That's correct.
It's not going to matter.
It's not going to matter. Well, I should flip it face down just in case.
They're all facing.
Nope, there's one. There's one. There you go. All right. And then he's going to do his Dark Guard punishment, do 2 damage to 1 hero in this location, which is nobody, nothing in his spot, but a thug in each adjacent spot.
Thank you for clarifying. It's just 1.
Yep. All right.
I have under pressure stuck in my head now.
But now it is Cyborg's turn. Draw a card. And I think he just wails on.
Yes, go. I'm just going to choose it for you.
Yep.
This is also a
movement and triple punch.
Triple punch.
You know what? Give him a gamma slam.
Come on, Flash. Flash, you're right there. You can do it. No, you can do it. You can do it.
Gosh.
Do it.
If Flash's turn.
Why do you have 4 cards? Oh, because you
died.
It's fine.
All right.
Wild.
I'm going to do this one. No. Burst of lightning. So this This turn, you may perform a free punch each location you enter. So, which is fine. So,
Okay.
move here, free punch on Darkseid. And you got a punch token. Boom!
And a bonus punch token.
There you go, another one.
Wait, let me do this.
Darkseid is defeated.
He's
Woo!
down. Good job, Steve.
Okay, that, my friends, is Darkseid.
For the win, like Derek says.
So yeah, really cool how he works. I really enjoy the thematic how they implemented him. But this is your first time playing Darkseid.
Darkseid, correct.
So yeah, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I know I said we wouldn't invest because we have all of the Marvel series.
We have literally everything for the game. Yes,
But good old United, yeah,
that's a good system.
I just love this game. Like,
It
that's
is.
my problem.
It's a
And
really great game.
this is actually, I felt like Wonder Woman worked better playing against Darkseid. I played her against Joker
Yes.
twice.
Yeah.
My beef with Wonder Woman against the Joker was she doesn't have enough punches in her deck.
Yeah.
So she's not, at least the way I was playing her, didn't work very well.
Sure.
And I wanted her to have a lot of punches because in my mind that's Wonder Woman. And I was telling you about the DC animated movie where she's like facing Medusa and like intentionally blinds herself to go all kaya on, bad guy. But she only has, I think, 4 punches in her entire deck.
Sure.
So I thought that was interesting. But she worked really well against Darkseid.
Yep.
This was a good team.
Yeah. One was just
Even though Flash
balance.
was just getting nothing.
Just kidding. If I had more movement, I could do tons. Because Flash is fun because he does free stuff when he moves, and he gets so much movement. He's a really fun character. I like him a lot. But yeah, I played all the characters at this point. There's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg. So really, they have the strong contenders in this core set. And the villains are Cheetah, Darkseid, Lex Luthor, and Joker. So a lot of great stuff here, for sure.
Flash seemed actively bad. I think you just
little
kept
bit.
getting screwed because
Yeah.
you were the first player, and it was every time after Darkseid's turn, it would be the Flash's turn for most of the game.
Yeah, he would always flip because Darkseid does a 1-2 punch. He denies you actions, and then he also does a lot of damage, actually. And those two are hard to deal with. The denying actions is what really hurt Flash because he really needs, or he really wants those extra movements from other people to really boost his abilities more.
But the fact that Flash could still move and hit and do other things because of that, use movement, action, and get bonus things, it's kind of saved you. I think if it would have been anyone else but Flash, it would have been way worse.
Maybe. They're all different. Like Aquaman.
No, I meant in this setup, the 3 that we played tonight.
Oh, maybe.
Yes, dear, you're totally right.
I'm not sure. So, yeah, Zoom. Oh, Zoom would be a cool villain. I'm sure we'll see him coming up. Flash is great against him or Joker. The turn cards really nerf him. That's true. Those flipping cards do nerf him. Hey, Sean, welcome. I see you. He nice Flash the Speed Force card that he's built around. Exactly.
Maybe it does, but I still think you were able to do some things.
He still worked okay. Yeah.
I mean, we won.
We did. We did win. Yeah.
I kind of thought at one point you could see the tide turn where Darkseid's like, oh, you think you're going to win? And he starts hitting those spots, and if you're not going to clear them fast enough, it's like, we were already going to lose.
Yeah.
So.
More K. If he would have moved and done a couple KOs, we would have lost. Maybe even next turn. So it was rough. He's cool though. He's cool. I enjoyed Darkseid a lot. I'm still waiting. Steve sending me the upgrade pack rights from cards. Yes, I know. Something might be good against Cheetah. Probably. Cheetah I have not played against yet. So one is really cool. Yeah, we haven't seen her. We want to play with Wonder Woman because you always like playing strong female characters.
True.
In games. And Wonder Woman wasn't covered yet on any of the YouTube channels we saw. We looked at the other videos, so we wanted to make sure to cover that. And Cyborg wasn't played either, so those two were givens, and Darkseid as well.
So a little variety. No, I had a good time. I mean, I still miss my double wilds, but I like her equipment.
Oh, yeah.
So it's okay.
This game is so fun every time. We love this game. Yeah, there's not a whole lot new for in just the set. Like the main thing is the under pressure. Everything else is like improvements in the graphic design, but it's still got the excellent villain design. The characters are unique, they're thematic. Locations are fun and engaging. I really enjoy that. So this is taking like bits and pieces from all across the entire Marvel season 1, 2, and 3 and combining into like one core set.
Yeah, and I think Derek said it best when they were like they learned through all those iterations and like bundled it here for hey, here's a fresh slate kind of with new heroes or a new universe to start with. So we can't get all of it. I
know it's so much.
There's gonna be a line.
But I know you played it and you were loving it. I could tell. And I'm having a blast.
When do I not have a good time playing United though?
Such a good game. Such a good game. Yeah, no anti-heroes in this one. I'm curious if they're gonna have them in coming up. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. So all of it, Kim, all of it.
Nerd. No. But please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean says, have we looked at campaign version 3 out there for Marvel United?
No, that's not available yet that I've seen. I know Dom created that really fun campaign, so when he's done, I'm sure we'll take care of that. But season 3 isn't delivering yet for us. I know it's delivered for some people. So it's coming really soon. Really soon.
No. And we're seeing the pictures of the deliveries, and it's like, let's just fill your bookshelf with this one delivery.
For sure.
So yeah.
Good. Yeah. You two split the costs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, both of us. If Derek gets it, we split the costs. So, yeah, some California people got emails. But yeah, I saw a few other people that got shipping emails too. Just the label created, though. For sure. The Legacy campaign. I've not looked into that one. I like Dom's quite a bit, but I haven't seen the other ones. Actually, fun thing, Colin from Meet Me at the Table. He's been loving United recently as well. In fact, he bought more of it recently because he's been having blast with it. He loved it so much, he created his own campaign with his kids with the content he has. So, yeah, for sure.
Do you think we had something to do with that when we were at his house?
Maybe. Hey, Aaron's got a question. Thanks a lot for the video. Just got here. Looking forward to watching the playthrough. Appreciate it. No problem, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
So
no, look, I will say we're kind of biased in that we're huge United fans anyway. Yeah. So if you like superheroes, if you liked Marvel, you're going to like this one.
Guaranteed. If you didn't like United, would this change your mind?
If I didn't like United.
Yes.
Then I wouldn't like this. I don't get your question.
Well, some people, they didn't like, maybe they played the season 1 core set and didn't really sell to them. Would they like this now?
Yes, because
yes. Okay.
Well, maybe. Okay, asterisk. Go ahead. I'm going to unpack that. Season 1 vanilla core box was a little too vanilla.
Agreed.
So it was a turnoff for some people that were like, "Oh, it's too basic," and they did not either try again or mix it up or add or come back to it when more was added. This season 1 DC is essentially season 4 is how I kind of take this, because it's taking, like I said, all those other pieces and I don't know if you want to call it creep, or is it creep? Would you?
No, I would say creep.
No?
I say combining it all.
Yeah. I think it's better than the first go.
Yes.
Because it has those lessons in it.
Yes, agreed.
But I mean, if you don't like superheroes, maybe not your game. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you played United in the past, would this change your mind? I kind of disagree, I think. Because I think this is still United through and through. It depends on how much you've played, though.
Yeah, like if you did season 1, you're like, no. I'd say if you can access to give this a shot with somebody, give it a shot. Definitely. But don't spend, $1,000 or whatever the heck it's going to be and invest in this game if you didn't like the first go at it.
Yeah.
But because you're right, it is still United.
It is. But for us, that is absolutely positive for us, because United, I think, is a fantastic system. They're just taking the design space and pushing the boundaries and having fun in the design space, which is excellent. They do an excellent job with it. And yeah, the IP can be a huge deal for enjoyment for sure. Like if you like DC over Marvel, for sure.
Yeah, if you're more of a fan of the characters, like if this were horror themed, or like the first United was a horror theme, I wouldn't have gotten into it because I'm not a horror theme person.
And Riley says, I'm more of a DC fan, so I'm a bit more all in on this campaign for sure. It's a lot more complex. Season 1 often gets a little bit of negative that maybe not deserving. Yeah, it's interesting because even in Season 1, they had some of these effects that you see here. For example, some of the cards that persist, actually, you don't see them in any of these characters. I think Superman has it, where you play a card, and as long as it's face up, you can use that ability over and over again. Like, that was in Season 1.
Yeah,
I mean, Adam Warlock, for example, and Doctor Strange have those abilities.
Yeah, and I'm not poo-pooing Core Box Season 1.
No.
I'm just saying a lot of people maybe dismissed it very quickly.
Yeah, I think so. Season 1 with equipment becomes very similar to Season 2. Yes, I think so. Now, the Season 2 is going to have equipment anyway, so in the Season 3, they're giving us equipment for Season 2 and Season 1, which would be a ton of cards and content for sure. And I do like design space for what 4 seasons. I do like different design spaces for 4 seasons now.
I do like different design spaces for what 4 seasons now.
Not sure.
Aaron, can you rephrase that question?
Yeah, I think saying the design space is really well done is maybe what he's getting at. So
yeah.
Someone who doesn't enjoy United enough to actually sit down and play it, after watching this, I'm actually thinking I would get more play on this. Cool. Yeah, this is a really good set. The characters are like your core characters everyone's used to seeing. The variety in the villains is excellent. They all feel very, very different. There's a lot of uniqueness in how they approach the different characters. Like Cyborg doesn't have equipment. Batman has too much equipment. So some of them have ongoing effects. Like Superman said, other ones don't. A lot of them have flip down effects. Yeah. A lot of variety in this one. Locations are all very different. If you just got the core set, you'd be happy. I definitely think so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. The cleaner UI, the more complex villain design, more going on with the heroes, set location effects are all big draws for me. Yeah, Dirty Dan says, yep. Yeah. So the nice thing is they've already incorporated all of Season 1, 2, and 3 into the set. So it has all of that going on right off the bat. So cool.
But again, if you have all of Marvel, we don't necessarily need this. I'm just trying to talk myself out of it is all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's a lot of content. It's the downside, but we would absolutely love it. We're going to get some of it for sure because we want to cover it for the channel. I'm just not sure how much of it. So we'll have to see when the campaign launches. But all right. I think that's all we got. Yes, I know. I'm having too much fun.
You are. And again, I said it, we are biased. We are big Marvel or United fans in general.
Yeah, for sure.
But give it a shot. This is a great core set out of the gate.
Cool. Okay. I think it's all we got for this the stream. The next thing on the channel will be Wednesday. We'll be doing a news stream. So we'll be covering upcoming games for the Cooperative Focus for the month of July. So check out that.
So what that means Wednesday is you're doing all the homework and research, and I just come hang out and chit chat.
Yep. We also have a live Q&A, and that is open Q&A for any question, board game related or not board game related. Just come hang out with us. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jay.
Legions of Doom would be a sweet Sinister Six parallel.
I fully anticipate they're going to do something like Sinister Six for this one. I think Legion of Doom is a really good stage for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, and Ryan's right. When Season 3 arrives, we'll forget all about this.
It's been so much content. So
yeah, and when Dom finishes his campaign, I think Derek's up for it. We're going to do another cross-stream campaign mission with our channel and Derek over at Kanji Studios. We go through the entire gauntlet. It's a great time.
Speaking of which, if you want to see more DC United content, I will be sending this prototype to Derek at Kanji Studios a little bit later this week, so he'll prep that, and I'm sure he's going to be doing more over there. And then the plan is probably shortly before launch, we're going to get together and do a overall impressions discussion, maybe comparing more of DC and Marvel with all three of us together. And then later on, towards the end of the campaign, we're going to put together a buyer's guide. Like, hey, which products jumping out to us? Which ones, how would we rank them? So we're planning on having 2 more videos on this channel for those things. And then Derek's going to have another stream with Cheetah as the villain coming up. So, but yeah.
Sorry, Ryan, you caught me. You caught me. What dimensions of the table am I making? Steve will get his game table in due time. And that due date is sometime this decade. Yeah.
I would be impressed if it happened this decade.
I got 6 more years. It's only been 4. It's totally fine. But yeah, really, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. There are a lot of people here tonight, so we greatly appreciate it. Like I said, special thanks to our Patreons and Ko-Fi members. You guys are awesome, and if you're none of those, great having you around anyway, watching the videos and participating in the chat. Before you end the stream, quick battle. We have this super boss that Dirty Danchez made for us, so take him down. Although you guys are already doing a really good job. And Steve said, as we started the stream, he's like, I don't think I made this guy strong enough again.
Yes, it's too strong.
Go ahead and fight for the guild. Face that guy is awesome. So.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.